Some cars carry their own weather, even on a grey morning like this one. This is the Porsche 992 Sport Classic, one of the rarest and most intentional cars Porsche has built in years. And before the day began, two questions stayed with me quietly. Why did Porsche make this car? What is it trying to remind us of? And the second question, will I get the opportunity to drive it? So the day actually began at home, packing gear, cameras, batteries, the usual ritual. The weather was rough, grey light, wet roads, not the ideal start for filming a £250,000 rear-wheel drive manual Porsche. But some stories aren't about perfect conditions. Some stories begin exactly as they should. We arrived just after 9. The rain had calmed, but the sky was still refusing to brighten. James welcomed us in, a calm presence, the kind of Porsche owner who has stories, not just specs.
Porsche, they have faster, more performant cars, and they have slower, more day-livable cars. So where do you reckon this sits in the...
There's a guy apparently who's got in touch in Europe who's done 47,000 kilometres in his Sport Classic. Yeah, it's a very day-livable car.
We talked about cars, about road trips, about the kind of driving you do yourself, not for anyone else. After a chat and a coffee, we headed outside to the garage, where he introduced me to the 992 Sport Classic. Watching the Sport Classic roll out into the dull morning light felt almost wrong. A car like this deserves sunshine, but maybe the contrast made it stand out even more. My son filmed me as I filmed the car, the layers capturing something special. We set up the gear, and I tried not to think too much of the value of what I was about to film. £250,000, and still rising. And still, the question stayed with me. Will he let me drive it? We headed out into the country lanes. The weather had not cleared, but the rain had softened into a mist. Enough to drive, not enough to push. The Sport Classic is built on the Turbo S foundations. Same wide body, same muscular stance, same twin turbo heart. But unlike the Turbo S I drove a few weeks back, the Sport Classic is not about overwhelming power, it's about control, restraint and connection. Porsche detuned the engine to 550 brake horsepower, a deliberate choice, not to make it weak, but to make it more human. And they paired it with a manual gearbox, they gave it rear-wheel drive, and this makes it the most powerful manual 911 Porsche ever made. A car that asks for respect, especially on wet roads. We shot from behind and in front, trying to capture every angle of his car as it moved through the damp curves. A sculpture in motion, even in grey weather.
We're just recording our rolling shots, and I'm trying to keep up with this Sport Classic. I'm in my M2, but I'm also trying not to run into the back of him. His car is rear-wheel drive. It's a detuned turbo, basically. It's got 550 brake. But being a turbo, the torque comes in at 2,000 RPM, so he's trying to stop it from spinning up in this wet. And I'm following him in an M2, which is also rear-wheel drive, which is also spinning up. This is fun.
Eventually, we reached a quiet school, a place to breathe, to let the car rest, and to see its details without the movement of the road.
It's actually nice watching that car from behind, you know?
Yeah, I love the same thing. I had gone out with Akin. You know Akin?
Oh yeah, the yellow.
Yeah, I went out with him with it, and he did the same thing. You know, he loved filming. It's the back end, isn't it? Just
Yeah.
It's so those haunches, and because there's no aero, it just feels bigger.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's hopefully we'll be alright here. Do a bit of video.
I'm gonna film in. I'm filming in slow motion. I'm filming 60 frames a second, so I can slow it down and get a nice sort of smooth gimbal B-roll shot. It's nice the sun's coming out as well.
In stillness, the Sport Classic reveals what it really is. Not a performance car pretending to be retro, not a nostalgia toy pretending to be fast. It's a bridge, a connection between where Porsche started and where Porsche is going. Modern engineering, old soul, a reminder that progress is not just speed, it's a memory. On the dual carriageway, the car came alive in a different way. Long lines, clean movement, a silhouette that refuses to age. We captured everything we could. Rain on the lens, grey skies, nothing went perfectly. But sometimes this is what makes it real.
I'm going to pull up alongside him. Just tell me what you think of the profile of this car. Drive the car. The weather has improved slightly, and I only really want to just feel what it's like to drive a car that's worth £250,000, especially a detuned turbo with two-wheel drive. It's sort of GT2-ish, isn't it?
We returned to the house where I filmed more static shots, trying to capture the character of the car, its presence, its calm confidence.
So when I first got the car, I went to see it go up the hill at Goodwood, and Boris Appenbrink, the designer, was there and his team. So I got chatting to him, and more chatting, and eventually I ended up going over to meet his team in Zuffenhausen. And they gave me a tour of the factory, as you do, and we saw the car being built, and we saw the car being unveiled there, which was lovely. So, but he kindly signed the bonnet, or carbon bonnet, saying, "Dear James, all the best from the team at Zuffenhausen, Boris Appenbrink." There we go, 2022. So that was very kind of him. Again, just a bit of fun, really, isn't it? It personalises the experience, which Porsche is so good at.
And then it was time. The part of the day I'd been waiting for without saying it. A chance to sit inside the Sport Classic while it was moving. James drove it first.
Feeling the back already.
That's in wet mode as well. It's slippery.
Instantly, this feels like a 992. There's like a platform DNA to these cars.
It's a nice place to be.
Yeah.
And I think you could truly say that with this car. I'm incredibly lucky to have got one. As soon as I knew or suspected they were going to make one, I pestered the dealership, and kindly, I think everyone was so excited about the ST, which obviously didn't arrive for a couple of years after this. It gave me a little opportunity to get an allocation, which is fabulous.
We talked about Porsche ownership, about spirited drives, about the feeling a car gives you that you cannot measure in horsepower. And then he did something I was not sure he would do. He stopped to let me drive.
First time in a manual 992.
You're in
$250,000. These cars are going for on Auto Trader.
Yeah. I don't want to even know about that. Not when you're driving it. No, I'm joking.
So guys, please, if this looks boring, please don't switch off, yeah? Because I just want to savor this moment. I'm going to go as slow as possible to really enjoy this. And because I've only driven the PDKs, instantly the gear shift is one of the biggest things I noticed, because my 997, being an old car, and the fact that I put a short shifter in there, it's really clunky, you know, where this feels... Oh, was I in the wrong gear?
That's right, you're in auto
Straight in the wrong gear, okay. Yeah, this feels like it's like almost like a mini switch. You know, you can just switch this to this gear, switch to that gear. Where with my car, it's like, you know, you got to really like get your elbow into it. Oh, I can just hear the auto blip there.
That's it. You're at 5th now. That's it.
Yeah.
It does take, it took me a while, to be fair. The gearbox took me a while to get used to. Now I'm used to it. It's fine. But yeah, I was a 6-speed before. So this is 7-speed. So just a bit more to think about.
Oh, it really does feel like a nice place to be.
A simple gesture, but a powerful one. Trust. Sitting behind the wheel of a sport classic is like meeting a modern Porsche that still remembers where it came from. I couldn't push it. The roads were wet. The car was rare. The responsibility was heavy. But I could feel it. The balance, the weight, the heartbeat of the engine. A manual gearbox, rear-wheel drive, wide body. This car is not trying to flatter you. It wants to dance with you, but only if you show respect. By the end of the day, I understood something about this car. Something simple, something quiet. Porsche didn't build the sport classic to be fast. They built it to remind us of something. That driving is not just about pace, it's about presence, connection, and memory. The sport classic exists because Porsche knows things shouldn't be left behind. A manual gearbox, real feedback, and a shape that speaks without saying anything.
Just finished filming, lovely car. Can't wait to edit this. So yeah, let's just say our goodbyes and then we'll go home and check the footage. Thanks once again.
My pleasure, mate.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing it. It's been fun.
It
and we
has.
had the weather as well.
I know. The
It
gods,
would have been rubbish, wouldn't it? But,
they listened. They heard my prayers this morning.
We packed up, said our goodbyes, and drove home. And as the rain returned, I realized the answer to my question. Not whether I would get to drive the car, but whether the car would make me feel something. And it did. The Sports Classic is not just a car, it's a memory you get to create in real time.
Enjoy it, man. And that's a wrap. That's another day filming with Rolling Slow Media. And none of this would be possible without my boy, Mikey. Come here, bruv. Come here, man.
I'm sick. That's okay.
Here he is.
I'm sick.
Here's my man, my son. He got out of bed today.
Yeah, I'm unwilling.
Yeah, he's been ill. But I hope you get better soon.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps support my channel. I'm really trying to grow this channel and put more into it. So please don't forget to subscribe and I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.